Hello, I'm Teja Holbein. Welcome this evening. I am here announcing the Gothenburg versus Valentine game. We are here in Gothenburg. And for our tip-off, it will be Kai Jorgensen, number 44, and number 31 for Valentine, Nate Parrott. Jorgensen will win, and Russell will get the ball, passing to Geiken. Now to McCoy. At the top to the wing at Trey Stevens. Back to Russell. Down by the hoop. Out to number 4, Weston Geiken. Now to Connor McCoy in the wing. Cross court. Back to Geiken. To Bennett Geiken. Back to McCoy. Back to Weston Geiken, excuse me. Trey Russell almost losing the ball. And it'll go out on Gothenburg. Number 25, Seth Varva, takes that ball out. And number 21, Andon Olsen, will dribble up the court for Valentine. Passing it off to Varva. He dribbles in, passes out to Parrott. To Olsen. Then back to Varva, back to Olsen. Now to number 13, Lancaster. He's at the top, dribbling in. Back out to number 25, Varva. He dribbles in and goes up for 2, and there is nothing. It is called out on Gothenburg. Number 21, Andon Olsen, taking that ball out. Passing to number 13, Jack Lancaster. Then to number 1, Connor Krutner, dribbling in and gets fouled. They'll take that out on the sideline, and that will be Andon Olsen taking that out again. Getting the ball to number 25, Varva. Stuck behind Bennett Geiken. To 13, Lancaster, over to Parrott. Dribbling back up to the top. Passing to number 13, Lancaster. He dribbles in and loses the ball to Gothenburg, going out on Trey Russell. There's some discussion on who's going to be taking that ball out for Valentine, and that will be number 25, Varva, again. Passing to number 1, Krutner. Back to Varva. He dribbles to the top. Passing to number 31, Parrott. Dribbling to the wing, almost losing the ball to Bennett Geiken, then losing the ball to Kai Jorgensen. Bennett Geiken with the ball. Now number 21, Andon Olsen, he goes up for 2, and it's good. That is our first of the night. Gothenburg 0 and Valentine 2. Weston Geiken with the ball. Passing to McCoy. Dribbling and out to Trey Russell in the wing. Back up to McCoy at the top. Into Kai Jorgensen, dribbling in, passing back out to Weston Geiken, goes for the 3, and it is good. That is Gothenburg's first of the night. Our score is now 3-2. Number 21, Andon Olsen, dribbling up, passing the ball to Varva. Passing the ball into number 13 to Jack Lancaster. He goes up for 2. It is no good, and there is a foul called on Gothenburg. Number 44, Kai Jorgensen. That will be his first. Number 13, Jack Lancaster, will have some free throws. His first one is no good. We have some subs coming in here. Cooper Kane for Bennett Geiken and Trey Stevens for Kai Jorgensen. And on to Lancaster's second free throw. This one is also no good. Rebound by Trey Stevens. Weston Geiken dribbling up the court. Passing to Stevens. Back to Geiken. Thinks about a shot, but does not go for it to Russell. Then Stevens dribbling in, out to Connor McCoy in the corner. Back to Weston Geiken. Over to Cooper Kane in the wing. To Russell in the corner, over to Connor McCoy, and Weston Geiken Cooper cuts in, and Geiken passes to him, going up for two, and it is good. No good. My bad. I apologize. Valentine now has the ball. Number 13, Lancaster. Goes up for two, and it's no good. Struggling with a rebound, number 25. Varver gets the rebound and gets a foul called. He will be shooting some free throws. That foul is called on number 24, Trey Rossell. That will be his first. Seth Varver shooting his free throws. He goes up for his first, and it is no good. Tucker Keith coming into the game for Gothenburg, taking out Weston Geiken. Varver going for his second free throw, and that one is in. Stevens starts out with the ball. And there's another sub coming in. I didn't quite catch who that was. Cooper Kane passing to Trey Stevens. Back to Kane, back to Stevens. He goes for a three, and it is no good. Number 1, Connor Krutner with the ball, struggling to get the ball off to another Valentine. Nate Parrott comes in for him and passes, goes off the foot into Stevens. He passes to Trey Russell. Nope, not Trey Russell, Connor McCoy. He goes up for two, and it is good. And there's a timeout called. Our score is 5-3, Gothenburg, and we will be
speak volumes about a person. But what do they say about a business? We'll let you decide. If you could describe Flatwater Bank in one word, what would it be?
Obliging.
Friendly.
Relationships.
Loyalty.
Reliable.
Bank on local people you know. Learn what we're all about at flatwater.bank.
All right, and we are back after that timeout. It is Valentine ball. Number 1, Krutner passing it into number 15, Isaac Cronin. Oh, ball is stolen by Gothenburg, but there is a mishap. Number 13 passing to number 21, out to number 1, Krutner. It is Valentine ball. Number 15, Isaac Cronin goes for a three. It is no good. Rebounded by Cooper Kane. Passed off to Trey Stevens. Back to Kane at the top. Out to Trey Rossell, now to Connor McCoy. Trey Stevens in the wing. To Rossell in the corner. He goes for three, and it is good. Krutner taking it out, passing it into number 21, Olsen. He dribbles down, he tries to find another Valentine, but Cooper Kane gets in the middle of that pass. He passes to Trey Rossell and tries to pass into Tucker Keith, but it goes off of his foot, and it is out on Gothenburg. Number 1, Krutner will take that ball out for Valentine. Passing it into Olsen. Struggling to get past Weston Geiken. And Valentine calls a timeout just in time as Olsen gets stuck behind 3 of our Gothenburg Swedes. I'm going to let you watch an ad, and we'll come right back.
I really just couldn't be prouder of the team that we have here. And I don't think there's a better team anywhere. This medical staff, by far and away, is the best medical staff that I have ever worked with in my 20-year career in healthcare.
All right, we are right back after that timeout, and Krutner is going to take that ball out, passing it in to Olsen. He again gets stuck by some Gothenburg Swedes. Krutner with the ball now. Back to Olsen. Over to number 15, Cronin. To number 31, Nate Parrott. He goes up for two. It's no good. Rebound by Weston Geiken. Passes up to Cooper Kane. He gets stuck behind some Valentine guards to Wes Geiken. Then to Boone Tiedemann and Tucker Keith. Back to Tiedemann. Up to Stevens. Out to Weston Geiken. Then to Tucker Keith. He goes up for two. It's no good. Attempt for a rebound. The ball is thrown out by the Gothenburg Swedes. Valentine will take the ball out, and that will be Krutner. Never mind, there's some subs coming in, and number 25, Seth Varva, will be taking that ball out for Valentine. Passing into Olsen. Back to Varva. Back to Olsen, struggling to keep his footing, and loses the ball to Cooper Kane, who goes up for a layup, and it is no good. Trey Stevens saving the ball from going out. Weston Geiken attempting to go up for two, losing the ball to Valentine, who goes all the way down the court, going up for two, and it's good, and he is fouled. That would have been number 13, Jack Lancaster. Now he's going to get to shoot some free throws. That foul was on number 2, Cooper Kane. That would be his first. That is a no-good free throw, rebounded by Weston Geiken. Cooper Kane at the top for a three, and it is good. Taken out by number 13, Lancaster. Passing into number 25, Varva. Back to Lancaster. Back to Varva. Back to Lancaster. Over in the corner, number 31, Parrott. He goes for three. It's no good. Rebound by number 21, Olsen. He goes up for two, and that is good. Weston Geiken dribbling ball up the court. Passing to Stevens. Back to Geiken in the corner, or not in the corner, in the wing. To Tiedemann in the corner. Geiken in the wing to Stevens. He goes for two, and it is good. Our score is now 13-7, Gothenburg. Olsen dribbling up the court over to number 25, Varva. Back to Olsen. To Lancaster in the corner. Dribbling and passing over to number 15, Cronin. Over to number 31, Nate Parrott. He goes up for two. It is no good. There is a foul called on Valentine, number 13, Jack Lancaster. Gothenburg ball. Cooper Kane will take that out for us. Passing into Geiken. To Trey Stevens in the corner. Back up to Geiken. To Tiedemann. Back to Geiken. Under the hoop to Tucker Keith. He goes up for two. It is no good. A push called on Valentine. Number 25, Seth Varva. That will be his first. And taking out the ball for us will be Cooper Kane. Struggling to find a Swede to pass to. He finds Tucker Keith under the hoop. He goes up for two, and it is good. 25, Varva dribbling up the court, almost losing the ball to Boone Tiedemann. Passing to Krutner. And to Cronin under the hoop. That is good. Weston Geiken dribbling up the court. Overthrows Tucker Keith. And it goes out on Gothenburg. Seth Varva taking the ball out. Passing in to Cronin. He dribbles up the court, passing to Olsen. He goes for three. And it is no good at the buzzer. That is the end of our first quarter. Our score is 15-9 Gothenburg. I'm Tasia Holbein, and I'm going to keep announcing the rest of the game. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
At Cottonwood and Gothenburg Realty, their experience, knowledge, and local connections provide the best marketing for their real estate clients. Whether buying or selling a home, it's one of the single most important decisions you will make. That's why you deserve a professional with market knowledge, negotiation skills, and good ethics to assist you. Their team is made up of caring, knowledgeable professionals that work tirelessly to help you with the home buying and selling process. Call today or check out their webpage to learn more. Cottonwood and Gothenburg Realty.
All right, we are back for our second quarter, and Gothenburg is leading 15-9 against our Valentine Badgers. Number 25, Varva will pass that ball into Olsen. Over in the corner, Lancaster, back to Varvra. Getting that back to Olsen. Number 15, Cronin in the corner for a three. That is good. Geiken dribbling up the court. Passing to Stevens. Then to Cooper Kane. Dribbling back up to the top. To Weston Geiken. Over to Braden Anderson. To Trey Stevens in the wing. To Weston Geiken in the opposite wing going for the three. And it is no good. Rebounded by Trey Stevens going back up for two, and that is also no good. Rebound by Lancaster. He passes to Varva, who's dribbling up the court. Back to Lancaster. That ball is going to go out on Gothenburg. Number 25, Varva, will take that ball out. Passes in to number 21, Olsen. Passing to number 25 in the corner. Goes for three. It is no good. Rebound by Trey Stevens. Passing up to Cooper Kane. Goes up for two, and it is good. And there is a push called on number 15, Isaac Cronin. Cooper Kane will get one free throw. That is Cronin's first foul. Cooper Kane going up, and it is good. 13, Lancaster passing into number 25, Varvra. Back to Lancaster. Over to number 13, Cronin. Struggling to keep the ball. Cooper Kane stole the ball from Cronin. Pass to Wes Geiken, who goes for a layup, and it is good. Another 2 points for Gothenburg. Krutner taking that ball out, passing to Varvra, who gets stuck by Gothenburg defense. Back to Krutner. Back over to Varvra. Down to number 21, Olsen. He goes for three. It's no good. Rebound by Cooper Kane, dribbling up the court to Braden Anderson in the corner. Wes Geiken at the top. Cooper Kane in the wing. Back to Wes Geiken in the opposite wing. Goes for three. It is no good. Rebounded by number 25 for Valentine, Seth Varvra. He struggles to get past Cooper Kane and Bennett Geiken. Passing to number 15, Isaac Cronin. I really don't know what just happened. I think something came up on the court that was able, for the boys able to trip over, I guess. Valentine will take that out. That will be Seth Varvra. Passing into Olsen. Back to Varvra. He goes up for two, and it is good for Valentine. 20-12 is our score. Gothenburg is up, and Cooper Kane is dribbling and up the court to Braden Anderson. Back to Cooper Kane at the top. To Trey Rossell in the wing. Back to Braden Anderson. Into Bennett Geiken under the hoop. He almost loses it to Valentine, and it is called a jump ball. That will be Gothenburg ball. Cooper Kane taking that out for us, and I was incorrect. Our score is 22-14. I read the scoreboard before it got changed. Cooper Kane taking that ball out, passing into Connor McCoy in the corner. Up to Weston Geiken at the top, over to Cooper Kane in the other corner, and he goes for three. It's no good. Rebound by Tucker Keith. Back out to Cooper Kane. Back to Tucker Keith in the corner, to Connor McCoy in the wing, going for three, and that is no good also. Cooper Kane with the rebound, going up for two. It is no good. Number 13 for Valentine, Jack Lancaster, got called for a push before Cooper Kane went up for two. So Cooper Kane will be taking that ball out of bounds for us. Passing it in to Trey Rossell from the corner, a three, and it is no good. Rebound by Valentine, number 15, Cronin. Passing off to Olsen, who dribbles up the court for Valentine. Struggling to get around Rossell, passes to Krutner, number 1, going up for two. It is no good, and a rebound by Krutner. Struggle with the ball all over the floor. And there is a foul called on Gothenburg's number 2, Cooper Kane. That is his second foul. There was a struggle to keep that ball in the hands of any Valentine or any Swede. Rolling all over the place. Valentine will take that ball out for us, and that will be number 25, Barbara, on the east side of the court. Struggling to get that ball in. He passes to 13, Lancaster, gets it off to Olsen. Into number 15, under the hoop. Passes, goes up for two, was number 31, Parrott. It is no good, but he is fouled, and he will get some free throws. That foul will be on Trey Stevens. That is his first foul. And his first free throw is good. That will be Nate Parrott. Our score is now 20-15 Gothenburg. Some subs coming in. Parrott going up for his second, and it is good. Stevens takes it out, passes it into Geiken. Dribbling up the court, and a timeout is called by our Gothenburg head coach, Kent Kane. I'll see you right after this timeout. All right, and we are back after that timeout. Weston Geiken dribbling up the court, passing to Trey Rossell. Back to Geiken. Back to Rossell. Back to Geiken at the top. Back to Rossell in the corner, into Tucker Keith under the hoop. He goes up for two, and it is no good. Rebound by Tucker Keith. He goes up again. It is no good, but there is a push called. He will get some free throws. That will be Nate Parrott for the foul, and Tucker Keith shooting some free throws. Keith goes up for his first one, and it is good. And his second. That goes in and out, and that is no good for Tucker Keith. Rebound by 31, Nate Parrott. Passing off to number 5, Muirhead, who attempts to pass, but Gothenburg stole the ball. Connor McCoy up for two, and that is good. Olsen dribbling up the court for Valentine, number 5, Muirhead. And he attempts to pass again, and Weston Geiken is there to intercept it, passing to Trey Stevens, and he goes up for 2, and it is good. And a full timeout called by Valentine's head coach. My name is Tijal Holbein, and I will be right back with you. All right, we are back. Our score is 25-16 Gothenburg, and number 25 for Valentine Varvra will take that ball out, passing into 15 Cronin. Back to Varvra, dribbling up the court, struggling to get past the half-court line. Passing up to 31, Parrott, over to, under the hoop to number 13, Jack Lancaster. He goes up for 2, and it is good. Trey Rossell for the 3, goes in and out, it is no good. Tucker Keith with a rebound. Connor McCoy going up for 2, and it is good. Number 21, Olsen, passing the ball to number 31, Parrott. Getting that ball to number 13, Lancaster, dribbling in and back out to number 31, who goes up for 2, and it is no good. Trey Stevens dribbling up the court for Gothenburg, passing off to Cooper Kane. In the corner, Trey Rossell, under the hoop to Keith, out to Connor McCoy, who goes for 3, and it is no good. That ball will be out of bounds on Gothenburg. Varvra will take it out for Valentine. Some subs coming in here for Valentine. Varvra passing the ball to Cronin, who gets the ball back to Olsen. Who gets it to Lancaster, dribbling in and attempts to pass to Kretner, but gets fouled. That will be called on number 24, Trey Rossell for Gothenburg. Some Gothenburg subs in. Braden Anderson and Boone Tiedemann. That'll be Trey Rossell's second foul. And number 13, Jack Lancaster, will get to shoot some free throws. And that free throw is no good. Cooper Kane with the ball, passing up to Weston Geiken, who dribbles in and can't go anywhere, who passes to Trey Stevens, goes up for 2, and it is good. Olsen with the ball, dribbling up the court. Gets stopped by Gothenburg defense, and the pass that he tried to do was intercepted by Cooper Kane, who passed to Weston Geiken, who goes up for 2, and it is good. Krutner takes the ball out, goes into Varvra. Weston Geiken steals that ball and goes up for 2. Varvra passing the ball into Krutner. Back to Varvra. Back to Krutner. Over to number 15, Cronin. Up to number 13, Lancaster. He goes up for 2, and it is good. Trey Stevens dribbling up the court for the Gothenburg Swedes, passing to Boone Tiedemann. He goes up for 2, and it is no good. Rebound by number 21, Olsen, for Valentine. To Varvra. Back to Olsen. He goes for 3. It is no good. Number 25, Varvra with the rebound to Krutner, to Olsen. Olsen passing in to number 13, Lancaster. Goes up for two, it is no good. Rebound by Anderson. Passing to Weston Geiken. To Trey Stevens. Out to Wes Geiken, who goes for three, and it is good. Varvra taking the ball out, getting it to Olsen. Back to Varvra. Dribbling up the court to Olsen. To Krutner. Into Lancaster, out to number 15, Cronin. He goes up for two, and it is good. Taken out by Stevens, passing into Cooper Kane, who gets the ball to Boone Teeterman. That pass is stolen by number 21, Olsen. He goes up for two, and it is good. Trey Stevens bringing the ball back to the other side of the court. He goes for three at the buzzer, and it is no good. That will be the first half of our boys varsity game against Valentine. Gothenburg Swedes lead 36-22. My name's Tasia Holbein, and I'll be right back. are back for our second half of the Valentine and Gothenburg High School game. Gothenburg is up 36-22. Valentine takes the ball out first, and number 15, Cronin takes that ball, passing to Olsen, to number 25, Varva in the corner. Back to Olsen, back to Cronin, to number 31 in the corner, back to Olsen. Goes up for two, it's no good. Rebound by number 31, Parrott. He goes up, and that is good. Stevens dribbling the ball to Geiken, to Kane, into Jorgensen, back out to Geiken. Into Tucker Keith, who loses the ball and goes out on Valentine. It will go out on Isaac Cronin. Kane taking the ball out, passing into Weston Geiken. To Trey Stevens, passing to the corner at Cooper Kane, then back up to Weston Geiken, dribbling back up to the top. In the wing at Trey Stevens. Over to Cooper Kane in the corner. To Kai Jorgensen under the hoop, then to Cooper Kane, Tucker Keith under the hoop, going up for two, and it is good. Olsen for Valentine dribbling the ball up the court, then to Varvra, then to Olsen. Varvra going for a three, it's no good. Rebound by number 13, back out to Varvra. Then to number 15 for Valentine, then to Varvra, then to number 31, Parrott. He goes for a three, it's no good. Rebound by Weston Geiken. Passing to Cooper Kane. Over into the corner, Trey Stevens. Back over to Cooper Kane in the wing. He goes for three, and it is no good. Rebound by number 25 for Valentine. Tucker Keith knocks that out of Varvra's hands. Varvra taking that out for us. Going to pass to Cronin. Then to Olsen. Then to 31, who passes to number 13 under the hoop, who struggles to get past Gothenburg's defense. Cooper Kane reaching for that ball, and that will be called a jump ball. Kane taking that ball out. Passing into Trey Stevens, who dribbles up the court. Back to Kane. Over in the corner to Weston Geiken. Over in the opposite wing to Stevens. Back up at the top, Cooper Kane under the hoop. Attempts to go for Kai Jorgensen, but gets it to Tucker Keith, going off the hands of Gothenburg and Valentine. Trey Stevens into Kai Jorgensen out to Weston Geiken. Goes for a three. It is no good. Rebound by number 31 for Valentine, and the ball goes out of bounds. Valentine will take that ball out. Varvra will take that ball out. Passing in to Cronin. Getting the ball to Olsen, who dribbles up the court. Tucker Keith reaching for that ball from Olsen, and he does draw the foul. Valentine taking that ball out. That will be Varvra. Passing in to Cronin, getting the ball to Olsen. Back to Cronin at the top, to Varvra. In to number 13, Lancaster. And he is called for a travel. Stevens taking that ball out for us, passing into Weston Geiken, who dribbles that ball up the court. Then passing to Rossell, who gets it to Trey Stevens, back out to Rossell, back to Stevens. Up to Tucker Keith under the hoop, and it goes in and out. It's no good. Ball fumbling between Gothenburg and Valentine. Valentine does end up with that ball, and that will be number 13, Lancaster, dribbling up the court. Passing to Olsen. Into number 31, Parrott, who throws that ball out of bounds, attempting to pass. There's some subs coming in for Gothenburg and Valentine. Gothenburg will take that ball out And that will be Trey Rossell taking that ball out for us tonight. Passing into Geiken. Getting that ball back to Trey Rossell. Back to Geiken in the wing. Into Trey Stevens. To Trey Rossell. To Connor McCoy. Back out to Trey Rossell. Back to McCoy. Out to Jorgensen in the corner. To Geiken in the wing. Who throws that ball out? Trey Stevens saving that ball. But that goes to Valentine Olsen, who runs down the court going up for two, but gets fouled by number 24 of Gothenburg, Trey Rossell. That will be his third foul. Olsen going in for his free throw, and he misses his first. Braden Anderson coming in for Trey Rossell. Olsen's second free throw is no good. Rebound by Kai Jorgensen, passing off to Braden Anderson, who dribbles up the court for Gothenburg, passing to Connor McCoy in the corner. All the way cross court to Weston Geiken. And a push is called on Valentine. Number 15, Cronin. Another sub coming in. Gothenburg will take that out on the sideline. Our score is 38-22 with about 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third quarter. Connor McCoy will take that ball out, passing into Weston Geiken, then getting it to Trey Stevens back at the top. Over to Braden Anderson in the wing, back to Trey Stevens in the corner. Weston Geiken going for three, and it is no good. Hitting that out of bounds is number 33 for Valentine, Anthony Gillette. Connor McCoy will take that ball out for us again, passing to Weston Geiken, who thinks about a three but does not go for it. Getting that to Trey Stevens, who goes for three. And it is in and out. That is no good. Kai Jorgensen with the rebound, getting it to Weston Geiken in the corner. Back up to the top at Braden Anderson. Geiken in the corner, all the way cross court to McCoy, going for three. That is also no good. Number 15, Cronin, getting that rebound, dribbling the ball up the court. Picks up his dribble before half court, getting it to Gillette, number 33, back to number 13, Lancaster, over to Olsen in the corner. And back over to Cronin at the top, dribbling in, going for two, and it is good. Trey Stevens dribbling that ball cross court for Gothenburg, passing to Wes Geiken. Back to Stevens, he goes for two, and it is good. Olsen taking that ball, now Gillette stuck with Connor McCoy dribbling. Now he's stuck behind Braden Anderson, who he passes to number 13, back to Gillette. Then back to Lancaster, out to Cronin, who goes for three, and it is no good. Rebound by Trey Stevens, dribbling up the court. Gets it to Kai Jorgensen, then to Weston Geiken. He goes up for two, and it is no good. Braden Anderson with the rebound, going up for two, and that is good. Olsen dribbling up the ball for Valentine. Our score is now 42-24 Gothenburg. Olsen stuck, and a timeout is called by Valentine's head coach. Our score is 42-24 Gothenburg with about 2 minutes and 11 seconds left on our clock. I'll let you sit through this timeout, and I'll be right back.
At Cottonwood and Gothenburg Realty, their experience, knowledge, and local connections provide the best marketing for their real estate clients. Whether buying or selling a home, it's one of the single most important decisions you will make. That's why you deserve a professional with market knowledge, negotiation skills, and good ethics to assist you. Their team is made up of caring, knowledgeable professionals that work tirelessly to help you with the home buying and selling process. Call today or check out their webpage to learn more. Cottonwood and Gothenburg Realty.
right, and we are back after that timeout. Number 21 for Valentine taking that ball out, passing in to number 15, Cronin. He attempts to pass to Olsen, but Boone Tiedemann will steal that ball. And there is a push called on number 21, Olsen. Vavra comes in for Olsen, and that is Gothenburg ball on their sideline. McCoy passing into Trey Stevens in the corner, dribbling in, back out to Bennett Geiken, up to Boone Tiedemann, who goes for two, and it is in. Vavra dribbling that ball, and he attempts to pass, but throws it out of bounds off of a Gothenburg finger. Number 15, Cronin taking that ball out for Valentine. Passing in to Vavra. Attempts to pass back to Cronin. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by Bennett Geiken for Gothenburg. Valentine will take that out. Vavra takes that out, passing to number 13, Lancaster. Getting that ball to Krutner. Back to Vavra. Passing that ball into the corner to number 31, Parrott. Out to Krutner, dribbling in, passes that to Lancaster. Braden Anderson stealing that ball away from Valentine. Going up for two, it's no good. There will be a foul called on number 1 for Valentine. That is Connor Krutner. That is his first, and Braden Anderson will get some free throws. His first is good. Going up for his second. And that is no good. Lots of hands for that rebound. And it is going to be Valentine ball. Lancaster will take that out for Valentine. Passing into 31, Parrott. Connor McCoy stealing that ball away from him, but a foul will be called. Foul called on number 31 for Valentine, Nate Parrott. And Gothenburg will take that ball out on the sideline. Our score is 45-24. Connor McCoy taking that ball out for Gothenburg. Getting it to Trey Stevens, to Bennett Geiken, who goes up for two, and it is good. Vavra will dribble and get called for a foul, or a travel. Gothenburg ball. And Connor McCoy is going to take it out for us again, passing into Anderson. And there is a foul called on Olsen. That is his second. Anderson taking the ball out for us now. Passing into Connor McCoy, who almost gets that ball taken away from him. Going into Trey Stevens under the hoop, passing out to Tiedemann, back to McCoy. Back to Trey Stevens under the hoop, going up for two, it is no good. Rebound by number 15, Cronin, getting that ball to Varva, who is stuck behind Connor McCoy and Braden Anderson. Struggling to keep that ball, passes to Olsen, who goes up for two, and it is good. Connor McCoy taking that ball up the court for Gothenburg, passing it to Trey Stevens, back to McCoy. Over to Tiedemann in the opposite corner, to the wing at Trey Stevens. Back to McCoy at the top. Anderson in the corner, who gets stuck by two Valentine guards. Back to McCoy, back to Stevens, and over to Tiedemann in the corner for a three, and it is good. Our score is now 50-26 at the end of our third quarter. I'm Tasia Holbein, and I will talk to you in just a second. All right, we are back for our fourth quarter. Valentine will start us off. Taking that ball out will be Krutner, trying to pass into Olsen. Braden Anderson gets a hand on that ball, almost stealing it away from Valentine. Olsen dribbling back to his side of the court. Dribbling in, going in for two. And he is called for a travel. That will be Gothenburg ball. Kane will take that out. Passing into Weston Geiken, who dribbles up the court for Gothenburg. Passing over to Trey Rossell. To Cooper Kane, who dribbles in but gets pushed out of bounds. That will be Valentine's number 1, Krutner, with that foul. That is his second. Cooper Kane will be taking that out for Gothenburg. Passing into Anderson, who gets that ball to Trey Rossell. Over to Geiken, then to Cooper Kane. Back to Geiken, who dribbles in, passing out to Braden Anderson, who goes for three, and it is good. Olsen taking that ball up for Valentine. Passing to Varva, then to Cronin. Back to Varva. Goes up for two. It is no good. Cooper Kane will take that ball out for us. Weston Geiken dribbling up the court. Passing to Rossell. Then back to Geiken. Back to Rossell, to Tucker Keith, who goes for two, and it is good. Our score is now 56-26. Olsen taking that ball for Valentine, out to Varva, then to Cronin. Attempting to pass to Krutner, but Weston Geiken gets in front of that ball and steals it. Knocked out of his hands by Valentine. Cooper Kane now with the ball, goes for three. And it is good. Olsen taking that ball back up for Valentine. Passing to Varva. Back to Olsen in the wing. He goes for three. It is no good, but a foul is called on Trey Rossell. That will be a push called on Trey Rossell. Subs are coming in for Gothenburg. That is Trey Rossell's fourth foul of the night. Valentine's number 33, Gillette, will take that ball out. Passing to Varva, who goes up for two. It is good, but it was not counted because he got a travel called on him. Weston Geiken now with the ball. Passing to Cooper Kane, to Trey Stevens, who goes up for two. No good. That goes out of bounds, and it is Gothenburg ball. Some more subs coming in here for Gothenburg. Cooper Kane's going to take this ball out on the sideline for us. Passing into Trey Stevens, who goes for a 3 and gets the ball stuck between the hoop and the backboard. He jumps for the ball and gets it unstuck. That's something that you don't see every day. Now Cooper Kane taking that ball back out. Passing up to Connor McCoy at the top. Number 33, Gillette gets a hand on it, gets it away from Connor McCoy, goes up for 2. It is no good, but he is fouled by Trey Stevens. He will get to shoot 2 free throws. That is number 33, Anthony Gillette. Foul on number 1, Trey Stevens. That is his second. He goes for his first free throw, and it is no good. Kai Jorgensen coming in now for Cooper Kane. And Trey Rossell coming in for Trey Stevens. Gillette going for his second free throw. And that one is good. Trey Rossell takes that ball out. Weston Geiken dribbling up the court. Passing to Rossell. To McCoy. Under the hoop to Kai Jorgensen, who passes it out to Weston Geiken. And it is no good. He attempts for a 3, and it is no good. Valentine will take that ball out. After going out of bounds, that will be Anthony Gillette passing to Varva, who dribbles up the court for Valentine, passing to number 5, Logan Muirhead, getting it to Cronin, who goes for a 3, and it is no good. Connor McCoy now dribbling up the court. Attempts to pass to Weston Geiken, but Cronin gets his hands on it, and he takes it back to the Valentine side of the court. Passing to Gillette, who goes for 3. It is in and out, and it is no good. Rebound by Weston Geiken. To Kai Jorgensen, to Connor McCoy at the top. To Geiken. And there is a foul called on number 13, Lancaster, for Valentine as Geiken tries to go up. Excuse me, that foul was called on Anthony Gillette, and that will be his first. Kai Jorgensen with the ball passing to Connor McCoy. Valentine steals that ball away from McCoy. Number 33, Gillette, has the ball, guarded by Trey Rossell. Number 15, Cronin, passing in to Varva, and he goes up for 2. It is no good. That ball goes out of bounds. Subs come in for Valentine. Number 33, Anthony Gillette, is going to be taking that ball out for Valentine. He passes in to number 13, who gets it back under the hoop to number 5, who goes up, and it is no good. Connor McCoy taking that rebound, passing to Weston Geiken, to Bennett Geiken, goes up, and it is no good. Rebound by Trey Rossell, who tries to dribble, and it goes off of his foot. Trey Rossell is going to be taking that ball out. Passing into Kai Jorgensen under the hoop, goes up for 2, no good. Attempts to rebound, but Cronin gets that rebound. Passing to number 5, Muirhead, who dribbles and is guarded by Jake Burge. Passing to number 23, Stankonski. Going under the hoop, number 31, Parrott. It is no good. Number 15, Cronin goes for three. It's no good. Rebound by Connor McCoy. Trey Rossell with the ball in the corner for the Gothenburg Swedes. Passes to Connor McCoy, or Kai Jorgensen, then Connor McCoy. Connor goes up for two. It's no good. Valentine with a rebound, and there is a foul called on number 44, Kai Jorgensen. That will be his third. Valentine's number 5, Logan Muirhead, will be taking that ball out, passing to number 3, Anthony Gillette, who dribbles up the court for Valentine. Passing to 23, Stankowski, passing back to number 5, Muirhead. Going up for two was number 43. Russell attempting to pass to Burge, gets through his hands. And it is called out of bounds on number 33, Anthony Gillette. There is a lot going on this court. I apologize, it is hard to keep up with sometimes. Jake Burge steals that ball, goes up for two, and it is good! Our score is now 61-27. Gothenburg with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Jake Burge attempts to steal the ball again, and he is called for a foul. I think that is his first of tonight. Number 15, Cronin, will get to shoot some free throws. A free throw, I think. And his free throw is good. He will get another one. Going up for his second, Cronin makes it. Trey Rossell dribbling the ball up the court. Passing to Sean Mines, who goes for three, and it is no good. Rebound by Valentine. Number 5, Muirhead dribbling up the court, passing it to Gillette, who's struggling to get by Jake Burge, passing to Cronin back. And that is stolen by Trey Rossell. Passing to Sean Mines. Back to Trey Rossell at the top. Back to Sean Mines in the corner, who dribbles in, goes up for two, and it is no good. Rebound by Bennett Geiken. Goes up for two, it's no good. Ball gets back out to Trey Rossell. Pass to Jake Burge, who attempts to pass, but it goes off of the foot of somebody. I don't really know what just happened. It went in and out and in and out. Valentine saved that ball from going out of bounds, passing it back in. And it went off of the fingertips of another Valentine teammate. So Gothenburg will take that ball out. Passing that ball into Jake Burge, gets it to Sean Mines. Over to Zach Harbour, who dribbles to Teeterman. To number 22, who goes up for two, and it's no good. Rebound by Zach Harbour. Passes it back out to number 22, Jackson Dom, who gets it to Jake Burge, who goes up for two, and it is good. There's a lot of excitement in our Gothenburg basketball stadium right now. Number 15, Cronin, goes for three, and it is good. Our score is 63-32 with just about a minute left on our clock. Jackson Dom in the corner, passing to Teeterman. To Burge. Attempting to pass to Harbour, Johnny Kruger stealing that ball, trying to go up for two, but runs into Jake Burge. That is a foul, and Kruger will get to shoot a free throw. That is number 21, Jake Burge. That will be his second foul. And he makes his free throw. My correction, he will get one more. And he makes his second. Our score is now 63-34. Jackson Dom with the ball. To Jake Burge at the top. To Dom. To Zach Harbor, to Boone Tiedemann in the corner. Back to Jackson Dom, to Sean Mines at the top. To Burge, to Harbor, who goes for three. It is no good. Rebound by Tiedemann. Passes to Dom, back to Tiedemann. Back to Dom in the corner. Back to Tiedemann in the wing. Under the hoop to Zach Harbor, who passes back out to Jackson Dom. To Sean Mines, to Jake Burge. Some good defense we are seeing by Valentine. Zach Harbor at the wing. To Jake Burge. To Boone Tiedemann. And that will be the end of our basketball game. This is Gothenburg Boys Varsity versus Valentine. And Gothenburg will get the win over Valentine, 63-34.